Hello! It is week 2, almost the end of week 2 for our September vlog adventure. I'm sorry if you can hear so much. There's a Coca-Cola truck outside our apartment dropping stuff off at all the stores downstairs. I haven't really vlogged this week at all. My wisdom teeth are coming in hardcore, so my mouth has just been a giant pile of pain, so I didn't want to talk, but we are going in tomorrow morning to get a dental referral to get these bad boys out finally, so well, hopefully that goes well. But yeah, it is Thursday, September 7th. We are in our dye gear. My cupcake apron that Jake's mom bought me. Doing a full dye day. Tomorrow, hopefully after the dentist appointment thing, we're gonna start dyeing up all the orders for the second round of the Volca socks, which is just super exciting that I think we're almost all out of those. I think there's like 9 or 10 left. That's a pretty solid round 2. I don't know why I keep rubbing my eyes. I'm so tired. So yeah, hopefully I'll remember to like show you guys some stuff. But even though the vlogging bit is going to be really small, we have the Renaissance Fair this weekend, so once we get that happening, we're gonna have a lot to show you. I'm very excited for it. This week was to show you some knitting now that I've been doing some knitting and not crocheting a blanket, and I cast off the first half of my Hope cardigan. So this is my misshapen uterus, but when you fold it in half it looks like a cardigan. So I bound off the front edge. The back side here is still on a cable, as you can see, and I essentially have to knit this, but the left side, and then do a 3-needle bind off to combine them, so it's got like a nice little spine going up the middle, and I'm very excited. I love this cardigan. I love this yarn. I love this pattern, and I just love everything about it so much. Like, it still has a little eyelet detail going down. There will be a I don't think it calls for buttons, but it's got a button band. Find my needles and cast on side number left. Good morning. It is Friday, September, here go the dogs, I don't know, 8th? Yeah, I feel like all these vlogs are just me saying good morning and then telling you the date. So welcome to Once Upon a Calendar. We just made our coffee. We had a really late start this morning because of wisdom teeth coming in, but we are going to make some calls today and hopefully make some moves on that. But just wanted to show you some things that we did yesterday. Put my coffee down. I don't spill it on the yarn. So we did a full dye day yesterday. And there they are. We've got Tom Kid. It's very hard to show this with one hand. So yeah, the plan today is to sew Jake a vest for his outfit. I don't know where his shirt went, but because he actually got it off this year and I'm really excited. So by it off, I mean he got the Renaissance Fair day off because we told him like 2 months in advance. So that's really exciting. I'm really glad he can make it because he had a blast the year he could go, and he hasn't been in like 2 or 3 years. And we're gonna dye some orders. We got a lot of dyed orders in the shop, which was amazing, and we're gonna start dyeing up the second round of Volca socks. I think we're gonna do the minis today. I think that will do, because then we still have to sew a little bit. Oops. Who would have thought that I could have, sewed everything weeks in advance for something that's tomorrow. Get the pups in there. I feel like you guys haven't seen the pups in a little bit. So yeah, that's our plan for the day. Sewing, dyeing. Gotta get our newsletter out, so we gotta do some Instagram photos and some other photos. I really don't know what's wrong with my camera. Oh, maybe it's just the sun. Hi, Audrey. This is how she sits. This is her life. It's so tough. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some avocado toast. By avocado toast, I really just mean like probably avocado. Doing some pattern drafting before we get dyeing. All the yarn is soaking for the day. And we got really helpful pattern. Wait. You helping? Are you the most helpful puppy ever? Audrey's mad. So we are about to do, because we're doing some intensive knitting that I can't show you just yet, but hopefully soon. So my elbow nerves and wrists have been acting up, and a lovely viewer of the podcast sent me a message with this, like, not remedy, but health tip to help with the elbow and wrist pain. So I'm gonna do that right now. I figure I'll show you guys. So we have behind me, we have a dish bin with as hot water as I can handle, and then ice water. So I'm going to hold my arms from fingers to elbows in each bin for 10 seconds, and then switch and do that for about 2 or 3 minutes. And that's supposed to help flush all the blood in and out. And it does work. It does help. It helps a lot, especially when I overdo it. Like I can feel my finger joints in my wrists, and my right elbow is definitely acting up. So we're gonna do that and save ourselves. Use the highest quality dog slobber to wash my face. Good morning. It is Saturday. I did a video like this where I got up stupid early and I went and got coffee and to the bank, and I showed you Westport, but we have to drive now. So I got my main man. Cat's in the window in our apartment, so he's keeping an eye on him. We're gonna go pick up some coffee. We're gonna go get some cash monies out of the bank to make it rain later. Just really buy food. And yeah, start the day. It's Renaissance Fair day. This is the shiniest I've ever been. A wild, freakish lemon is spotted at the Renaissance Fair. What is it wearing? Is that?
What?
Is that a Find Your Fade?
It is.
Ah!
It is a Find My Fade.
It's a Find Your Renaissance Fade. I don't know if this is gonna work because the sun's so low right now. Morning. It is now Sunday, post-Renaissance Fair. We're walking the dogs. It's getting hot out. I'm wearing a Margaritaville hoodie because it's Sunday and I don't care. Audrey is in a barky mood today. Come here. Come here. Here. So everything that moves outside gets barked at. So if this is choppy, I apologize. So I have 2 questions in the Ask Away thread, which is in the Ravelry group. The first one is from the Grumpy Bagel. She says, "Hi Gabby, I've been loving A Series of Unfortunate Events Club and I'm sad to see it will be ending soon. Will you do a colorway for chapter 14 by any chance?" And I'm not sure. I haven't read chapter 14 in a very long time, and doing 13 books for a yarn club is a lot of the same genre of yarn, although it has been super fun and very different. I'll think about it. I think I might take a couple months off of Series of Unfortunate Events for shows and stuff, so maybe January. I'll think about it. It's in my brain. It's definitely up there. So that's a tentative maybe. And our second question is from This Panda Knits. "Hey Gabby, I was curious, as a beginner sock knitter, will you ever do a tube sock tutorial on how you make sure you don't waste any indie dye yarn, like the way you usually knit your socks, that way you always show on the podcast? As an advanced beginner, I think it will be helpful to reference so that newbies can get their satisfaction of knowing they aren't wasting your gorgeous yarn and getting both socks out at the same time, just in case second sock syndrome hits. Thanks." So the giant tube that she is referring to is, I did the Afterthought Everything socks, which is a pattern on Ravelry. Well, let me pull it up. So the pattern she's referring to was the giant tube I knit of the Legacy Fiber Arts, and then I knit from cuff, tube to cuff, and then I cut them in half. Now they have toes, and I will be putting heels in them soon. I think this week I'm going to do heels. Which is from the pattern Afterthought Everything Socks by Erica Broughton? It is a pattern on Ravelry, and I will link it down below since this one doesn't really have show notes because it's a vlog series. But that is where I got that pattern. So I would normally do a tutorial if it was just like a vanilla sock kind of thing. We'll definitely put the link for the pattern down below. And those are our 2 questions from the Ask Away thread. And then to round off this vlog, I know we did a lot this week and we did the Renaissance Fair yesterday, so you saw all of that footage. We did a lot of sewing. If you watched this far, I finished the jacket for the Renaissance Fair outfit, I finished the skirt, and I made Jake a new vest, which I essentially just traced one of his tuxedo vests from all the weddings he's had to be in, and did that. I have to make some adjustments. The armholes and back aren't quite big enough. He can stand in it, but he can't move very well. So I'm going to unpick the the seams there, and just cut out some more shoulder hole for him. Yeah. So the last bit of this, like any other podcast, will be a shop update, because we are doing a shop update tomorrow, September 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, and I realize that the one day we're heading back into our normal schedule is that day. So it feels weird doing a shop update, but I don't want to. That's just sort of how it fell. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to have in the shop, and I hope the lighting's okay. I didn't set up any of my lights. They're being used to photograph some yarn, so I'm trying to do this in between all the work things I have to do today. So we will have the official release of the Wonder Woman Club colorway that I did a couple months ago, and that is God Killer, named after her sword. So there it is. This is on the Marie Cutie base. I hope that looks okay. Oh, that's a pretty good color. It will be on Marie Cutie, Isaac, Ginger, and Oliver. So those are the fingering weight bases. And we will have, because I missed him, Oswald for mayor. We will also be having Dick Did some like comfort dyes, like my Cold Dead Heart. I hope you can see that. This one's, here we go. And we dyed up like my Cold Dead Heart on the Cecil Aran weight base, so there will be 6 of these in the shop. I'm trying to do sweater quantities of the Aran weight base just because in case you want a sweater, you're not trying to buy 2 at a time for like the next 6 months. I forget what the math was. Yeah, if you guys think I should do more for sweater quantities of each one, let me know. I'm kind of averaging it to be like 1,200 yards for a sweater, but I'm just guessing at what like the average sweater quantity of an Aran weight would be. I could be totally off. I have no idea. And the last one we will do is down at the bottom of my box. We will have Tom Kitten from this was the first Beatrix Potter colorway I did last year. Not part of the club, but what started the club really. So there we go. So those are our 4 colorways. There will be on, again, Marie Cutie, Isaac, Oliver, Ginger, and then Cold Dead Heart on Cecil. And we sold out of the Volca sock kits again, which just blew my mind. And we sold out of the what are we on? Book 12? Book 12, the Series of Unfortunate Events Club. We sold out of the first 10, so I put up 5 more, and then we, oh, excuse me, coffee burps. Sold out of that, so that was super exciting. We've got a lot of dyed orders. There's plenty of dyed orders up in the shop for tonals and semi-solids and easy speckles. And there's a lot still in the shop, so definitely go check it out. Again, the shop update is at Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at onceuponacorgi.com, and I really hope you guys can make it. I'm very excited for the next couple weeks. Soon, show prep starts. So this month, Friday, September 29th, I will be at a Stitch in Time in Bethel, Connecticut at their new location to kick off the Western Connecticut Yarn Crawl, so I'll be there probably most of the day Friday. And then Saturday, I'm going to Yarn Girl, and Sunday we are doing the Coventry Farmers Market for their Fiber and Friends weekend, which is so exciting. And then I think our next thing is a pre-Rhinebeck party. I have to get details on that though before I give you all the times. So I think that's it. Yep. Okay. So the winner for the Hedgehog Fiber sock kit has not gotten in touch with me. You are S. Nostine on Ravelry. I'm going to give you another week. I hope you watch this. I know that it's a very busy season with back to school and everything, so I'm going to I don't want to put time limits on these things, but I would like to get these prizes out to people who are up to date and watching the podcast really. So I'm going to give you until September 20th to contact me to get that out in the mail, and if not, I will redraw from the same thread and pick a new winner. Iron's literally just like holding the bottom of his bed and rolling around the floor. Yeah, so I am going to cut off this week's vlog today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I've had a lot of fun doing this, and it's definitely taking the pressure off of trying to carve out 2 or 3 hours a week while everything is super crazy. But I'm still glad I get to hang out and talk to you guys a little bit. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.